Hello, hello. Welcome back to Wheel of Games. We're going to continue playing Séance at Blake Manor. So last time, we had a bit of exploration all about the place. We've more thoroughly confirmed that the mysterious room 15 was most likely Miss Dean's room, and that everyone seems to have forgotten that the room exists, and also the door has disappeared. So, extremely suspicious. We also found the library, so we just read the books that were already sitting out for us. There are a lot of things to read in there as well. And we got clues as to where most of the various keys are from the housekeeper speaking to the hotel manager. And through that hint, we were able to find the northeast corridor key hidden in the room up here. So now we've got a bunch of rooms we can investigate. We also have lunch coming up at 1. So... oh, he's in there, isn't he? He is. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to start with Father Sin Knot. Just a plus. Nothing in there. Okay, well, we can't do that at the moment. We don't have his schedule yet either. So we'll just go straight on to the next one. It makes sense. People are in their hotel rooms a lot of the time here. Nobody in this one at the moment, it seems. Hey. So the Undertaker. Yeah, we have a thing telling us to confront Miss Darcy, but she's hiding in her room, and we know we can't enter a locked room. Even if we've got the key, we get busted. Exchange between Miss Montavani and Mr. Dupre, arranging a meeting for this weekend to discuss funeral rites. Uh-oh. Scheduled for 6 p.m. in the drawing room, after her talk at 5 p.m. Perhaps I could listen in. Okay, well, we know she's ill. I don't care about stationery, I care about the open letters. Rat. Oh, he very much likes Miss Darcy. No, that's Evelyn Dean. Drawings of a young woman. And a photograph of Miss Dean? I don't think I've seen the photograph yet. One of the articles is a gutting piece on Jonathan Blake, this gathering, and the outsiders it will attract to the region. They're not happy about this seance. Documents? Travel documents. Yep, his travel papers. 46? Like room 46? Luggage ticket for Bay 46? Yep. Now that one we've seen before, because we've already connected his tattoo to the mark on the trunk. I don't have a sigil for opening that yet. Manor, the Loa, a god in the voodoo religion of life and death. And the chapters discuss her connection to the Irish Saint Brigid or Brigid, Irish mythology. There's a note on the inside cover. The devil on my shoulder, I hope you enjoy this book. Thank you for wanting to read it and for seeing me truly, always. Your best friend, L. L? Oh, fun. He keeps ashes. A new urn filled with ashes. He must have lost somebody recently, or he did that for somebody. Oh, fun. Yep, little statue. So that's Maman Bridget, I'd guess. Yep. And his journal. Hey, he's got the dream thing. So perhaps he's someone else. I'm sure now there is a shared dream being experienced here. So he's another person to ask about, though. So the Frenchman appears to know about them, and the Undertaker as well. Revisit and explore the dream myself. I can try this lucid dreaming? How is this possible? It's uncanny. Evelyn Dean is the spitting image of my dearly departed friend. I'd thought her a ghost at first. It cannot be a coincidence, us meeting here like this. I am being asked, no, compelled to act upon this message. That cannot be allowed to happen. I will write of it no more. I cannot dwell, cannot feed the urge. The urge. What is happening to you, Mr. Dupree? There's a third observation to be made here. I haven't seen it. Night after night, I see this, but why? Okay, we're at 58. I'd better do a quick save just in case he decides to pop in here. His schedule. Okay, I've got his movements. And make note of his shoes. The clock's about to switch. Lunch is starting. Hopefully he goes there and doesn't pop in on me right now. Spooky piano notes. I think I've resolved everything I can in here. So let's... What new mystery was this? Ah, Miss Montovi. This is the one it's now sending me on every single time. So Miss Montovani and Mr. Dupree arranging a meeting. I knew. Now, what is his mystery? He's mourning the recent loss of a friend. He has her ashes. And, oh yeah, also a mediumship. He's got fine clothes, a tattoo of Maman Brigitte's Loa. So he would be someone to ask about Miss D. I would... Oh, that's simply how I was able to investigate the room, I suppose. Drawings of a young woman. So is this Evelyn Dean? Perhaps not. Fine clothes. Journal. Writings on Evelyn Dean. Nothing new there, though. Sigil? Oh, hello. Perhaps this is the key to his luggage. Let's go check that out. What new do I know about the bedroom? Nothing? Where are you trying to take me? Miss Barbosa. She has written telegrams to the state. I don't know her father's full name, but that might help us figure out why she's at the Séance. Ah, Mr. Doyle. Sunday delivery. There's to be a delivery on Sunday around noon. Am I supposed to intercept it? I assume he's housed in the basement. He also has that Celtic cross with the folds. Yep, he's shaky and irritated. More down here. Ah, that's Sunday delivery. Around noon, maybe the key to go to a lot of different things. We've profiled him, we know about his jeweler. He's basically fallen on hard times after his wife died. Okay. But I think we're done in Mr. Dupree's room. Okay. Hello. Dr. Callahan's room. Yeah, at a time like this is the best time to go snooping. Oh, they're not Mr. and Mrs. He called her Auntie. So both those rooms are clear right now. But I don't know when lunch is going to end. So if the same holds true from yesterday, we should be good to enter lunch as late as half hour past. So as long as I can get down to the dining room by 1:30, we should be good. This is the doctor's room. Letter from Fiad to Rory Callahan ordering him home for this grand seance. Okay. Dr. Callahan's room here. Just some billows. What are his notes? Notes on the event. It seems the doctor is preparing a research paper on the events of this weekend. How do I discourage him from that? A letter from Miss Dean, thanking him for his offer to tutor her, but says she wants to learn from a true master. Fiad? As if he's been taking it out, rereading it, and discarding it over and over again. Who is Fiad? His folder. Although that's another sigil here. Medical records masked by a sigil. Is this just another one of those I must visit each one of these spaces once things? Does that solve it? Have I learned a sigil? I mean, perhaps it's that simple for the one down on the door as well. His case files. His notes on Miss Mantovani. She does not have long to live. Irregular heart rhythms, the onset of organ failure, and a weakness of blood. He's not sure what's causing it, but seems to believe that wouldn't help her anyway in this late stage. All he can do is minimize her pain in these final days. So she is very much in bad health. With such short time, I'm not going to read the newspaper. Oh! Yep, I saw her in that spot earlier. All these photographs to look at. What's in the tray? Probably developing fluid. I'll bet it'll say the same if I look at that. Stop trying to trick me with stationery. He's got one too. Gramophone record and note. Request gramophone to room so I can attempt to use this music to re-enter the dream and find out what's going on there. Good shoes. Medium-sized brown notes. More letters. Various correspondence. Wait. This is Dr. Callahan, though, so I found another person with a dream to check out. On the topic of the occult and its place inside of the scientific studies. Okay. Just a well-read book. I'll look under all the beds. Pretty sure, yeah, that was the first one I saw. Okay, so I've read those. Photographs, as in Mary Blake, the deceased wife. Yep, I saw her. And then I think she's Miss McLeod. She's not shadowed by anything here, even though there's shadows from her side, so I'm not sure what they're talking about. She looks lost without Miss Lau by her side, even though we've not actually interacted with her in particular much. Okay. The church at the back of the grounds. There's a church here. Miss Dean. She looks more haunted than in the other picture I have. Looks kind of like the same settee that she was sitting on before. But the doctor took the photograph I have. Did he send it to me then, or was it taken from his room? That's true. He's taking the photographs, so that's a... Oh, and there's a missing spot in the center for it. This image of Mr. O'Meara did not come out so well. Although those photos all seem to have been taken in the same spot. But there's a couple of empty pins here, so perhaps the photograph came from here? Okay, so Dr. Callahan may be the person who summoned me. Folks, that did not help. Okay. So my current theory about my limited time to get down to lunch means I basically spent almost exactly the amount of time I possibly could in that first room, while still being able to try out the second one. I did a save just to be safe, because the game gave me that information, and if it betrays that trust, then I'll be annoyed at it. Okay, herders. I bet that wee Jacqueline has reached out to Harari too. I won't let her take him. I won't, whatever the price. So, her nephew, Dr. Callahan, I think that's his first name. Rory? Who's Jacqueline? Whoever she means is from Dublin. She does feel kindly towards them. Kindly. I won't let her take him. Dublin. A letter from Fiad Callahan from her sister-in-law. Oh, okay, so Fiad is the aunt. She's the true master of whatever their business is, whatever their magical variety is. Instructions to allow no harm to come to her boy, Dr. Callahan, I assume, unless she wants something worse than a few white streaks to happen to her hair. Okay. Concerned that her son is wasting his time and risking his life with this mystical path. Reading this, it seems he is an acclaimed and respected doctor with the potential of quite a lucrative life ahead of him, if only he would focus on it. Huh. Indraoi. What is that? So perhaps this is his mother. No, but there was also Fiad. So he's trapped in his aunt's formidable shadow. Because it said Fiad, but I don't know who Fiad is. Letter from Fiad's sister. I'm unclear as to which ones. So, what's going on here? Yeah, okay, the spirit camera is his. I've cleared up a lot of this already. So he does. That's his. His hands are raw. He's probably been... That could either be from the developing fluid chemicals or from medicines treating the medium. Sign of this faith mingled with heritage. So letters from Fiad's sister-in-law. I assume Fiad is the aunt, but I haven't actually met her yet. But he wants to get out from the letter. So a letter from Miss Dean thanking him for his offer, but stating she wants to learn from his aunt Fiad. Okay. So I think I'm right about that. I should search the matter for any more correspondence. This is true. I've read some of these letters. Oh, we've got more research notes. Miss Callahan is making notes on the other guests. Erickson, a fraud and a poor one at that. Barbosa, the poor lamb is lost here. There's no trace of actual magic off it. I figured none of the staff would have any drug, but Hunter has training. Okay. So, the gardener has some magical know-how, it seems. They're in Irish. I don't know what they say. Apparently I am not. Her scrying schedule. Weekends well scrying. Okay. So, when she's going to scry on those people, perhaps? Make sure everyone has directions for the hedge. Oh I started on that side, moved around, accidentally went across. Journal. Here more people have had those strange dreams. They all start innocent enough in the manor, lots out of place doors, seeing those spirals, an urge to attend the seance, then become deeper over time. The staff, those I get anything from, their dreams have moved on from the seance. They have darker messages. Frustration, a longing to leave, and trapped animals. Stranger still, they seem to be experiencing one another's dreams, like a big stew pot of experiences all mixed together. How is that? Ferrari's planning some newfangled investigation. I'll leave it to him. I need to stay focused on the well. Interesting. So she's got headache salve. Until your headache passes. It is unused. Okay, just some clothes. I now know better than to waste time looking at those. He's got some torn up papers. I have to do some simple assembly? I do. No. Oh. Who's gonna match this one? Yeah, definitely there. Not a very difficult puzzle there. It's a letter from Evelyn Dean asking her to teach her Irish magical traditions. It seems Miss Dean recently became aware of her own heritage, which spawned a want to study under Fiat. It seems Miss Callahan's reaction was to angrily tear up the letter and throw it away, but only after scrawling Jacqueline on it. Was it Miss Dean that Fiat was threatening in her note? Might she actually have done something to protect Dr. Callahan from her? Imagine I take that. But if I go back to... That'll be easier just to open up the mystery. Need Callahan. Okay. I should be able to jump straight to the right thing from this page somewhere. Investigating her room. Okay. So, the request that was rejected. Rejected and ripped to pieces. Okay, we've spoken little, but the caliber of your skill has impressed me. I deem you somebody with knowledge worth having. I recently come to suspect that I should study more pagan rituals, and I've decided that you are suitable to train under. School me in your tradition. Your nephew is good, yes, but clearly you do not want to hand the mantle of Bíndraui to a man, or you would have by now. He's more than capable enough. No, you've been holding out hope for a female apprentice, somebody like me. You would, of course, be compensated. Let me know when you are ready. A lot of assumptions right there. But it appears that she said no because his mother wants him to be a doctor and not... They're being held back by his apprenticeship under Fiat. You're at it again, dragging my poor boy back from a promising life in London. Oh, don't you think he didn't tell me why he's back? More of your Witherspoon's nonsense. All his accomplishments, he's still a wee pup with you. He'd follow you to the ends of the earth for the time of day. But you still won't give him. You know, he just got offered work in that St. Bartholomew's, the oldest hospital they have. They don't go giving out those offers, Fiat. It's all his hard work impressing their lot. All that to get away from here, and you call him back to help fix a broken well. The nerve. You'd best make certain nothing harms that boy, or God help me, being drowy or not, he'll have more to worry about than a few white hairs. I'm serious now. No more of this. That'll be... Okay, so that's basically... Her title is... Bean Drowy. I don't know better than that. Okay, so now if I go back to the doctor, the other Callahan, which of course will be under R, not under Callahan. He knew her before she arrived. He's on... Right, he was on the list of magical people. Okay, so his letter from Miss Dean, thanking for his offer, but stating she wants to learn from Fiat. So he kept going back over that and being a bit upset. And Ah, okay, it's the same letter showed up on both of those. So we are in the wise woman's room. Look at her shoes. Her shoes are small. Okay. I think I'm just about out of things to do in this room, so maybe I'll... Scrying schedule, so there's something wrong with the well. Mellow... Wait a minute. And the well is in the hedge maze, it appears. Okay, what else can I do in here? Okay, look at... Oh, I have to look at the dresses independently. Nothing important. Oh, hate it when you do that. Okay, let's get down for lunch. Fastest way? Oh, really just take the atrium down. Atrium. We were on the east side, so the stairs down should be right next to us. And then we just want to double back, so left side here. It should be in the dining hall. Ooh. Quick save in again.
Focus, child!
No, I am. You've just lost me.
A master key! Surely the staff has one for the bedrooms!
No, we have 5 different ones. Hunter's is in the stable, mine... Sorry, that was strange. It was as if... What were we talking about?
Where is your clarity, child? Was it the drink, or this blasted place that has devoured your mind? Or that Dean woman? Don't think I wasn't aware. I should have acted sooner there. She has jeopardized things too much already.
I'm sorry, Father. I don't...
I'm sorry, Seamus. I shouldn't have snapped. I'll find you later should you have another lucid moment. God be with you.
Closed on the half hour, so we can still go in. That was interesting. Although I feel like if I talk to him, I may not be able to then go inside. But as long as I get in, so I can talk to him 4 times, potentially.
Hello,
So he's
good
not
sir.
very lucid.
You here for...
To say no would take time. And this may be the only time I've
Certainly,
got to talk.
sir.
So, okay, we're going into lunch. Last time, that got us a key and a whole...
Care to join us, sir? If you don't mind me speaking for you both, of course.
No, it's all right. Maybe he knows something about Miss Hisham's friend.
Please,
Yes.
Declan Ward. Thank you for letting me join.
Yeah, okay. Now, Miss Hisham, who is your friend?
Miss Dean. Evelyn Dean. Have you met her?
Is this a joke? Did Miss Dean put you up to this?
I don't.
Mr. O'Mara, please.
Sorry. Yes, I know, Miss Dean. We have history. I thought maybe she sent you down here to make fun at my expense. It would be the sort of thing she would find amusing.
What about her, Miss Hisham?
Thank you. I was meant to meet her yesterday. Or the day before. It's cloudy. But I haven't seen her. And I asked the staff, and after blank stares, I was told she had left.
She left? That doesn't seem correct. Why would she go? She lives for this stuff.
A family matter, maybe.
Do you know her, sir?
As much as I know any of you three, I'm afraid. We talked at the afternoon tea on Tuesday, which turned into afternoon drinks, which turned into my needing a slow start on Wednesday.
He was drinking with her.
Tuesday, you say?
You, Mr. Ward. Do you know her?
So I can say I knew her father. Now this goes back to the history that we have. So essentially her father was a rough operator of like housing stuff who did something to my family. I don't recall the exact specifics of it, but I actually do have a relationship. Or I never actually met her, but then they may not talk to me.
I have had dealings with her father.
With Rupert? You must be a shady devil then, Mr. Ward.
Well, we knew bad things about
I'm only making fun. Mr. Dean is a hard-fisted businessman. Certainly, I doubt you know him from church.
You are correct there, Mr. O'Mara. I don't know much about his daughter. Does the apple fall far from the tree?
getting conversation.
Yes and no, I suppose. She certainly has his drive and forceful personality, and disdain for the man upstairs. But she is less interested in material things than he.
It is very easy to not care about material things when you have so much of them to hand.
I'm sorry I cannot help you, Miss Hisham, but I'll keep an eye.
Very well. I hope she is okay. I overheard that the telegraph machine is recovered. I'll send something to her home so she can contact me on her return. Please excuse me.
Of course. I'll take this opportunity to make my leave as well.
Me too. This whole meal has left me painfully upset.
Well, I learned that 2 of those 3 people knew her or knew of her. Took a lot of time for that, though. But we've unlocked a few more mysteries now. So, Miss Hisham is in room 12, and that's what I know about her. I couldn't even get a chance to profile her. Okay, I put him in his early 20s, and he has history with her. In room 16. Very little info so far. This is mostly going to give me the info about her medical history. And that she's doomed, but that connects up with the washerwoman? I mean, that's true. That particular spirit is supposed to be an omen of death. Now, what else do I have with her? Nothing. Interface lines. Okay. Now, can I walk back into the dining room? I never actually have had a chance to inspect it. Are you going to tell me it's
Hello
closed?
again, sir.
Okay, I can actually talk to you now? Okay. He's not going to be able to tell me anything about that. The unusual Celtic cross. I can ask him about that. So he's sleeping very poorly. He's really messed up by the haunting here. So does that cross have a meaning? I don't know. I seem to have always had it. Don't care much for the church, God forgive me, but I wear this daily. Part of me, I guess? What is that about, eh? So he doesn't even know why he's wearing that special cross. Why would I ask anyone about the mysterious object? You should know about the manor, though. What can you tell me about the manor? An old place with all the secrets you'd... Ow, my head. Don't want to think much on this place. It gives me headaches. Can I give you headache medicine that the other lady's not using? No. Okay. So, what's up with the tremors? You're shaking. Maybe I'll go see the doctor later. Give me a pick. How about your red eyes? Has the event been heavy on you? Yes, you're right. I am tired and this event isn't helping. I mean, he should know about strange dreams. The night I got here, I had the strangest dream. I was trapped in a long hallway. Things like that happen here. I don't want to talk about it. My suggestion is a stiff drink before bed, or two. Okay, can you tell me about what happened to the door? Stable doors? Has it? That'd be Mr. Hunter's work then. Okay. This guy's giving me nothing. I don't expect him to know anything about the other stuff. He'll just be a little bit freaked out. You've been thoroughly unhelpful. I'm sorry I talked to you.
Yeah, alright. Sorry, sir. Would you mind waiting until...
But that's why I want to go in. It's closed the rest of the time. I could go out and talk to the stable hand again. This is the East Tower. Let's try going down and just seeing if I can... If I just do the same thing and just connect every dot, that it will simply allow me to get through. This is the same place as that painting. I'm stuck. Oops. Okay. So perhaps I can learn the sigil right here. I'm curious. Okay, I can't go up and down. It's only along those lines. So the important things to note for a puzzle like this, you've got an odd number in these two spots and an even number everywhere else. So that tells you that this is going to be your start and finish. Because you start here, and then at some point you're going to go through the other one. Whereas all the even ones you can go into and out of an even number of times. And so, that's essentially the key to solving this puzzle. Oh, trying to get to the center. Right there we go. There you go. No. Oh no. I'm trying to go across. Finish off that corner. Ta-da! This was me learning the sigil. Hidden door. Am I still dreaming? So I have learned the sigil Ice the Hill. Reveals hidden doors behind illusionary walls. And to be able to get into room 15 now. Oof, I found a dungeon. This is an unholy place with bones. Shackles. This won't really give me anything, but I can't tell if these ever saw use. Crud. I don't want to think about what this was. Well, I found remains. The skull appears to be human. Oh. Cutscene. Here's the lady. Well, this is a sigil I know. That? No, it couldn't have been. But how do I explain the flames? So, scraw. It dissolves, so I'm gonna open up the sub-basement here, it looks like. So again, we've got evens and odds. Although this one's easier because they're all an even amount. So you just have to go into and out of each one. Just all the way down the line. Doing this with the mouse. A lot of drag. And now I dissolve the basement. Bonk. And I guess it'll be a wall again. That hole wasn't there before. I expected it to dissolve the floor in here. I don't need to examine the bucket. So they were positioned across from each other, the two lovers. Crypto, right? So it is almost 2. Okay, so the next talk is at 3. Let's give ourselves a reminder. This thing's really jumping around. Okay. Aha, the same sigil. Another bucket. Are you gonna make me solve it again? Must have sealed off the passage to this area sometime after Percival walled it up. So they sealed it after it was walled up. Okay. Well, it's going to have the exact same solution as last time. Just, yeah. This one's moving a lot faster, though. Round, surround. Ding, 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 ding. If each sigil has only one solution, knowing what they mean doesn't really matter so much. And this space is even worse than the first one. Their skeleton in pieces? Is this what she wanted me to find? Dun dun dun. Okay. 2 p.m. So Miss Dean's bedroom remains walled up lovers. It disappeared on me. I hope it didn't skip past something. Might want to load an autosave there. Okay, I'm going to load an autosave from right before I did this puzzle. This was the last autosave, probably when I was talking to him and after I'd gotten out of the dining room. So basically I will be able to not look at a couple of those things that were in that creepy basement and not end that skeleton thing exactly at 2 p.m. where it interrupted me. Because yeah, I feel like something happened and I didn't get to observe it because it interrupted the cutscene with another cutscene. So, we get to learn about secret doors. I think I'll jump ahead because we've seen this already. Okay, going back into the hole, we didn't look at any other things in that cell besides the bones. And it occurs to me that simply quick saving and skipping past all of these clothes have no purpose. Things would allow me to get a lot of information much more time efficiently. But it's essentially save scumming. But on the other hand, the game is giving me so many red herring silly things that I don't know how bad I would actually feel about doing it. Still, at least not on a first playthrough. But certainly on subsequent ones, if you're trying to get everything that you didn't get the first time, you maybe have better luck. Nothing happening yet. Skeleton. And it just disappeared into my inventory. So I didn't actually miss anything. It was just... I've got some bones now. Remains I found hidden inside a room. I'm told many have witnessed strange apparitions. I've had some myself. So where's the mystery of... Okay, well, what do we have about the bedroom here? I found the walled up lovers. And remains I found inside the room, but now we can go and find... Not find. We can go check out room 15. Miss Dean's room, we presume. Still can't get into the basements, but hey, can't have everything. Might as well go upstairs. She's in the east wing after all. And well, room 15, here we go. Seen it completed somewhere. So I couldn't just guess on this before. Okay, and it's the same pattern every time. Now there are definitely, you don't have to choose the same route each time. As long as you don't dead end yourself and you end at the spot that had the uneven symmetry. Doing this totally differently than the other 3 times I just did this. And somebody went through a lot of trouble to mask this room. Anyone in there? Apparently not. There's a key in the lock. Is this the missing master key? Or this corridor? But why was it left here? And the Doyle fellow, that's why he forgot about it, because everyone is forgetting everything having to do with this room. So, okay, we are in. Okay. Oh, hello, already. Whoa. Inez Barbosa, 250 something reward. As though she's wanted for arson in her homeland and manslaughter. That might have a lot to do with the slave catchers that shot up her home. Dangerous or foolish, but with fire there's not much difference. But how did Miss Dean get her hands on this? Well, that's something else to figure out. Yeah, if it lines up with the horror story she told us the first time. But you let me roll up the rug to check. Like, there's actually a fairly good chance of a decent explanation for that arson. How about this fireplace? I see you, sigils. You're made from sticks and twine and horsehair. So, would that be why the horse was upset? Someone was plucking its hair out? And it's been... just that it's been cleaned. Okay. Chimney charm. Horseshoe. Nothing of note. Nothing back there. Aha! I love it when the squeaky floorboards mean something. It's a note. And another sigil. Start in the garden in autumn. Walk east to the junction, then north for 3. Turn west and walk for 2 junctions. This sounds like maze instructions. It is kept behind the cornerstone, which is seen when you face the stairs. And a piece of paper stained with more sigil marks. Oh, treasure map. What am I supposed to draw this time? Okay, if I can go around the outer edges, but not that side. Best to stick to the perimeter as long as I can for this. This is a case where I don't know what all the different connections are really on. Go left. Oh, okay, that's going to have to be my final spot then. There were more things I needed to connect here. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where all of them are. So you connect to the top, but not the bottom. And you've got 7 connections, which means you're the start, but not the end. How about you? You've got 4. You've got 2. So you... yeah, I started in the wrong spot here. You connect over to there. Interesting. How many do you have? 6. You're not an endpoint. You've got 3, though, so you are a start point, and you are the end point. You've also got 3? Ooh. Gotta be something I'm missing about that. Like, you say you connect up that way, but you say you don't connect down. So, I may not actually know the shape to this. There might actually be more solutions. Which was what I was saying would be a good thing earlier. Because I've got 3 different things that have too many connections. You've got 3, you've got 3, and you've got, or just an odd number. And given that, I don't think I can solve this. I mean, there's only going to be a couple of actual possible solutions here, ironically. Because of all the different... So is that where I need to end up? The fact that you connect across is such a pain. And it got stuck. What's going on here? Exit. Okay, yeah, the game glitched out and forced me in. Wouldn't let me move anymore. Oh boy, okay, I'm gonna try things for a bit. If something happens, I'll immediately restart the recording. I've tried a bunch of things. So this is one where I don't know the full symbol yet, but it looks like 2 layers of hexagons. So if I go into my mystery records of sigils, none of these really look like 2 layers of hexagons. So I don't have an answer for that one just yet. Yes, I do. Look under this bed. Uh-oh. Bottle of turpentine. And she's got a oh, the sleep sigil. Well, I can make it out. And scuff marks. It's been moved. That's funny. You can't make it out, but I could immediately tell what it was. Let's take a look. Markings painted onto the floor. Yep. It's in the dream. It's deformed here. A new shape has been left by the deformation. Huh. Oh, we've learned another new sigil. Not the one. Someone was trying to remove it. And they erased the existence of the door. Who could have done that? Someone powerful like Fiad?
That sigil. It unlocked some kind of memory. Somebody painted this sigil under the bed on the night Miss Dean went missing. The same one from my dream. When they came back to remove it, they couldn't, and they magically sealed the room to cover their tracks. I have a hazy understanding of the sigil's intent somehow. It draws attention to the person above it, though attention of what I do not know. It brings them back to the dream, maybe. I'm unclear. It's as if I have memory that is not quite my own.
So Miss Dean may be trapped in the dream world? We made an attempt to shift these markings. 2 p.m. Ding, ding, ding. I feel like we got a lot more done in that 2 p.m. than the last one. still in the basement. Okay. Anything else? Last bits here? Yep. I don't want to simply try solutions to this sigil puzzle. I mean, from the ones that we've seen, they all appear to have even symmetry left or right. And there's a lot of... I mean, that's the only one that's really round, so that's very interesting. And all the sigils definitely have the naming conventions remind me a lot of, like, Fjord and Aurora. So this could be from their, I don't know, beliefs or culture. What am I supposed to draw? Probably even symmetry, but I know not what. Is that all? No. Yeah, I should not attempt to guess. But we've learned a lot. We've gained access to a secret room. And what we've seen under those floorboards, the other secret floorboards. And lest we forget, we have picked up another master key. Because if we look, we now have the southeast corridor fully snoopable now. Mr. O'Meara, who knows Miss Dean, and Miss Quinn was next door, and, well, Miss Darcy we had already had access, so we didn't actually gain that many more extra spots from that one. But there aren't too many places fully locked to us in terms of rooms left to snoop. Let's see, before we go, let's see what all pops out on our big grid here. So we searched the room, we got markings on the floor. So to lure the victim into a sleep state and draw their attention to something. And then a vision. Saw someone attempt to remove the sigil. When they couldn't, they sealed the room to cover their tracks. So the bottle of turpentine was probably them trying to remove the sigil. Somehow I understand its intent, puts them to sleep and grabs their attention. So that might be under all of our beds, frankly. And hey, I got all the keys. Well, no, not all the keys, but you know what I mean. Those particularly relevant ones. Yes. That's right, we did get a treasure map in here as well. And the coded papers, various dots. So the notes are sealed by complex magic. So this treasure map, start in the garden in autumn. So we've got treasure map to follow, but I need to get out to the hedges to really follow that. So if I move to the top or bottom, but not all the way, it scales on its own. Lovely. So we've just reached 2 p.m. Not a whole lot of people doing things, but I can actually talk to some other folks. Well, we're going to figure that out starting next time, because I think that's enough for one very good episode here. Yeah, that's going to do it for today. I will see you next time here on Wheel of Games, where we'll play some more Séance of Blake Manor. Bye-bye.